Now coming to the last topic of the chapter, children, unbalanced budget. Okay, balanced budget is a situation where your receipts and expenditure are equal. Unbalanced budget is a situation where your government receipts and your government expenditure are not equal. Okay, now unbalanced budget can be in two situations: surplus and deficit. Okay, so surplus budget where your receipts are more than your expenditure. Okay, so one of the merit, it says that rise in revenue collection by the government and fall in government expenditure. Okay, so when the government is collecting more money from us, naturally the receipts are going to be more. So rise in revenue collection and the government is spending less. So because of this reason, there is a surplus budget. There is rise in revenue collection by the government and the government is spending less. Now, as surplus budget tends to lower the level of AD in the economy, it is not desired during the periods of depression. Now, why do we say that the surplus budget is going to lower the level of AD in the economy, which is aggregate demand? So, when the government is collecting more money from the people, the disposable income with us is going to be less. So, when the disposable income is less, we are going to spend less. Okay, and when we spend less, the aggregate demand will come down. Okay, so if surplus budget policy is constantly pursued by the government, AD may reduce to a level where it's going to cause unemployment in the economy and the economy may go into low level equilibrium trap. Naturally, when we spend less, the producers will not have any money, so they will not employ people, there will be unemployment, and slowly the economy will go down. Fine. Then coming to deficit budget. Okay, deficit budget where your expenditure is more than your receipts. Okay, now coming to the merit. Okay, now according to Keynes, depression is that phase of economic activity when the level of investment is low owing to the low level of AD. Naturally, depression is that phase where the level of investment is going to be low because there is no aggregate demand. So when there is no aggregate demand, why will the producers even invest? Right, they will not invest. So consequently, the planned output is much lower. So whatever they have planned as output is going to come down. Okay, so planned output is going to be much lower than your full employment level of output. Okay, now unemployment becomes a national problem. Okay, and deficit budget raises the level of AD in two ways. When surplus budget lowers the level of AD, deficit budget can rise the level of AD in two ways. One is directly by way of high government expenditure, and secondly by inducing greater investment and consumption expenditure by the people. One way is where the government directly has to spend. Second is where we as consumers consume more, or people as producers, they invest more in the economy. So these are the two ways of correcting your deficit budget by increasing the AD. Now, what are the demerits of it? Deficit budget is not desired during the period of inflation. Now, they say that when there is inflation in the economy, they say deficit budget is not a good sign. Why? Because when there is inflation, the general price increase level in the economy and the people have more money with them, the aggregate demand exceeds aggregate supply. That means your aggregate demand is more than your aggregate supply, which means we as consumers are demanding more and producers are not able to supply that much. Okay, so deficit budget in such situations would further increase the gulf between AD and AS. So if there is more deficit budget in the period of inflation and we have more money to spend, then the gap between the AD and AS will increase and there would be wage price spiral. Now, what is wage price spiral? When the producers see that there is inflation, more money with the consumers, they will increase their prices of the commodities. So naturally, they're going to pay more to the labor, and when the labor has more wages, they will also spend more. So when wages increase with prices and prices increase with wages, this is called wage price spiral. Okay, so if deficit budget exists in the time of inflation, okay, the gap between AD and AS will increase and also the wage price spiral may set in. So these are the demerits of your deficit budget. Okay, now with this we complete the chapter, children. There are some numericals given after the chapter, okay, behind So please go through those particular numericals, and if at all you have any doubt, please contact me. Okay, so this is it for this class. Thank you.